Hey there, if you're new here, new to me, new to the scene, my name is Moshi, and welcome to Dreamlight Valley. Today, I want to go over some design and build tips to help you with your indoors as well as your outdoors. Don't want to waste your time, so let's get into it. First tip is to rob your neighbor's blind. Now, I don't just mean take the items and leave with them. We're going to do something kind of a little bit different. So, for instance, these books that were outside of Merlin's house, I'm really into them and I wanted more of them for myself. So, we're going to go ahead and go to the furniture tab and pick them all up, put them in our inventory. And we're going to go head over to Scrooge. Now, as long as an item is in your pockets, you can order more of it. So now that we have access to these items, we can actually order more of these items. So I'm going to order some of these open books. The big pile of books isn't currently available, so it's just something to keep in mind that not all of them are, but these 3 books are available. If you personally wanted to know. But yeah, I like decorated books, so I like to make sure I have plenty of those ordered. And then you just go ahead and place them wherever you like. I want to place them back over by my desk area that I have. Another great item that you can order more of is also your home chest. It is something that does get upgraded as long as you upgrade your house, and it's really nice to have access to it no matter where I am. So I like to make sure I have a couple of these ordered just so I have some extras on hand. And what I personally like to do is to go to each one of the stalls, and then I'll place down 2 different chests. I'll place down just a simple normal chest just in case I need it for whatever reason, and then I'll go ahead and place the home chest. Inside my personal home chest, I like to keep different food items and all my different seeds. That way I have access to them no matter where I am because the home chests are linked to the same storage unit. So let's say I'm in a different biome and I interact with the chest, I'm go ahead and get access to that same amount of items. So no matter where I am, I can grab anything I need personally. And I love it. Another great tip to do is there are some items in the game, kind of like the gazebo, that are genuinely really expensive to craft on your own. So something you can also do is you can pick this up and do the same thing. I feel like this is a nice rinse and repeat. Go back to Scrooge, go ahead, order extra of them. But honestly, buying another one of these for less than 10,000 is definitely worth it in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and place them both out just so I can have access to them and show you what I mean. And there we go. Now we have 2 gazebos. I think the best part about ordering these items as it definitely saves me a lot of time. I like that I have instant access to them as well, and I don't really have to worry about waiting. Another great design tip is the trees and landscaping section. Obviously, most of you already know that you have access to the landscaping tools, but did you know that there's actually over 30 hidden trees in the trees section? So we'll go ahead and click in this, and you can see all the different trees that are currently available. This is like based off the different biomes and everything like that, but I want to show you something kind of nifty that I found out. So in, let's say, like the bent palm tree, for instance, if you click on this, we have a tree that you can look at. But if we go ahead and let's say click it again, you can see it's a different size. And if we go ahead and click it again, it's also a different size. And there honestly are a lot of trees that are like this that have multiple different variations of them, and I counted over 30. So you want to definitely go ahead and click through all the different trees and experiment to see which ones have different variation sizes. Here's a couple on screen for you to give you kind of an idea of what you're looking for. Some of them are very different, some of them are kind of similar, but they're all kind of up to you. Also, something to keep in mind is you might not get it perfectly every time. I got really lucky the first time with the footage, but you might have to click around a few times to actually get the one that you're looking for. So don't be scared to just kind of place a bunch out and experiment. Another great tip is to also decorate with cooked items. This is something I didn't think about doing right away for whatever reason, but honestly, it's super cute now that I know about it. So I want to go ahead and make these Wonderland cookies and then go ahead and decorate them on my desk. I feel like my desk is just my decorating place today. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this down, and then you go back into your furniture menu and you can go ahead and pick it up and place it wherever you like. I think this is just a great idea no matter what you're doing. So I decided what I wanted to do is I wanted to decorate a little bit of a picnic area. So I went and crafted some different food items that I thought would be kind of cute for a little picnic setup. And then I like to mix and match it with different, furniture items as well. So I ended up making a salad, a peanut butter sandwich, and an apple pie. Now I personally want pie, but it's definitely nice to have just different types of decorative items because there are some items that you can buy, like the different drink items, and it definitely makes, things a little bit more my own and unique. The last tip is a tiny bit of a character spoiler, so if you don't want spoilers, I recommend you leaving now, but if you don't mind and you want to know all the details, stick around and I'll tell you my last one. My last tip is definitely get friends with Eric. He is honestly one of the most underrated characters right now, and now that I know about him, I am obsessed. So inside his house, he has a blueprint table, and depending on your friendship level with him, you can either have 1 or 2 different recipes that you can purchase from. So today I had the Helm bookshelf, which I actually didn't already have, and the low sculpture pillar. So I went ahead and bought both of these, and I'm going to go home and get them crafted. So we have the low sculpture pillar and the Helm bookshelf. And then I'll go ahead and get these placed down just because I want to get a look at them, because I actually didn't know what they would look like. So I was really excited. Well, I guess I knew about the Helm bookshelf because I've seen that around town, but I wasn't sure what the pillar would look like. And they're really cool items. And I'm really glad I have access to them, and now I can talk to Eric every day and grab some more. And that'll about do it. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it so much. Feel free to subscribe to the channel for more cozy game content, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. 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 Subscribe.